Hi, my name's Cynthia Persley, founder of Livegy, a new nonprofit, a new 501c3. We've created this nonprofit by real people against a real problem. That real problem is the overdoses of fentanyl poisoning in our nation. Fentanyl poisoning is the #1 killer for individuals between the ages of 18 and 45. Someone dies every 8 minutes from a fentanyl poisoning. And actually in Texas, 5 people are dying a day from this poisoning. My son Brian passed away last year from fentanyl poisoning. He was a scholar, worked on Wall Street, was also a drug addict. He unfortunately purchased drugs from someone that he didn't know, and those drugs were laced with fentanyl. So if this could happen to someone that was aware of the drugs that he was taking, and then one day made a mistake, this can happen to anyone.
It is claiming lives across the country, and it's here in Dallas-Fort Worth. We're talking about fentanyl. It's here in our community, and it's deadly. You probably have heard about the opioid crisis, but maybe you think of heroin or oxycodone. You've probably heard about friends taking Xanax or even Adderall. The truth is, these pills, not prescribed to you, could be laced with fentanyl, and they're killing young people across America at an alarming rate. The Drug Enforcement Agency and even Dallas police are seeing fentanyl come in our community through counterfeit pills, cocaine, and any other street drug you can name. They're being sold through social media and delivered within minutes. Fentanyl is mostly found in pills that look like real prescription medicine, but these pills are fake. These are pills bought online on Instagram, Snapchat, and the pills look real, so real, even the experts can't tell what's laced until it's sent to a lab. 42% of pills tested by labs contain a lethal dose. According to DEA, 6 out of every 10 pills contain a potentially deadly dose of this drug. It is possible for someone to take a pill without knowing it contains fentanyl. It is also possible to take a pill knowing it contains fentanyl, but with no way of knowing if it contains a lethal dose. So how can you tell the warning signs of an overdose? Confusion, drowsiness, nausea, vomiting, changes in their pupil size, cold, clammy skin, a blue discoloration to the skin and lips, they stop breathing, or even fall into a coma. Bottom line, unless a drug is prescribed by a licensed medical professional and dispensed by a legitimate pharmacy, you can't know if it's fake or legitimate. And without laboratory testing, there's no way to know the amount of fentanyl in any individual pill or how much may have been added to another drug. This is especially dangerous because how potent fentanyl is. No pill purchased on social media, given to you by a friend, or even taken from a medicine cabinet is safe. Do not take any pills or drugs not prescribed by your doctor. As law enforcement, we're here to help and have the tough conversations. It's the tough talks that could save your life.
So we have to have these conversations with our children. We have to open that dialogue. We have to make sure that that environment is safe for them to talk. This is not an accusatory situation. This is one where you bring up conversation to talk about what's going on in school, what's happening. What do they know about fentanyl? You may be surprised at how much they do know. Sometimes they know more than we do.
Hello, I am Anna Kate Manos. I'm 17 and I live in Frisco, Texas. I have had many people around me, including myself, affected by this epidemic, more than I can count on both hands. Their lives have been ruined and taken because of one bad decision. And this epidemic is killing our whole generation, my whole generation, from the ages of 10 to 20. People are dying, and we need to do something about it. I think it's up to the parents to create a safe space and a safe space for open dialogue and education about fentanyl and about the awareness and about how they can make a difference, that they can show their kids it's okay to talk about this. Like, we need to talk about this. That is, the education is what is going to help change this. And please, parents, make a safe space. Open the conversation up for your kids. We need this. Be a part of the change.
You have 5 minutes when you go into an overdose status, 5 minutes before you're deceased, sometimes 6. There is Narcan, which actually reverses an opioid overdose. What we have done, what Livegy has done, is we wanted to find a solution to this, or something where at least we are offering people a second chance. So what we have done is we have created a modular dispenser, and on the front, you just tear the front and you have your Narcan. This Narcan can be administered. It's a nasal spray, but it needs to be used immediately, and you have to call 911. But that is buying the opportunity. That's buying time. That gives EMS, it gives your emergency services the time to come and to assist. So what we believe in is making sure that Narcan is available everywhere. We're distributing it to bars, restaurants, sororities, fraternities, schools. And so we want you, the PTA, to know of this. If you know of a school, if you know of organizations that don't have Narcan, please contact us on livegy.org. We want to help. We want to make sure that people have this tool that is accessible to them. There are a lot of new rules and laws that are changing very quickly in Texas. Just recently, one was passed where literature can be distributed by the schools to grades 6 through 12. So you may find information that's coming home with your kids. That conversation is being open in the schools as well. So there's a lot of changes that are going on right now. What we want to do is we want to focus on changing the stigma, making sure that people understand that even if someone is an addict, please don't judge them for that. Please don't accuse them. We also want people to be aware of that conversation to have with your kids. Where can you get this? Where is it sold? So they're aware of it, so they stay away from it. Exit strategies. How do you get away from telling a friend that you don't want to take a pill that they have? Obviously, I'm very passionate about this situation. I feel that we can do something. We can make a difference. So let's work together. The PTA is a very strong organization. You have a voice. And remember, what we do in our lives, the changes that we make define who we are. So let's define who we are. Let's make a difference. Let's stop these overdoses. Let's make sure that that stigma does not keep someone hidden in a wall and in a prison and they're afraid to talk about something. Together, we can make a change. Feel free to contact us at livegy.org. Let's make a change together because I know we can. Thank you.